My letter came through the post to have my smear, and life is busy, so obviously I didn't do it straight away, which I should have done. And then obviously I got the second reminder, so but it was during COVID, so I was kind of half expecting not to be able to do it anyway, and the GP confirmed that they weren't seeing anyone. And I left it a little while, and a girl in the office, we just got chatting about these sorts of things and what could and couldn't be done during COVID, and she'd said that she'd had a text from her GP to say that they'd starting them up again, so I sort of took the opportunity to contact my GP, and I got myself booked in. I just posted something on Facebook saying, you know, it's important, we should do it, and just by doing that it kind of encouraged a few more people, you know, that I needed to book mine, and they went and booked theirs as well. I put it to the back of my mind. I've never really been worried about these things. They're not the nicest of things to have to do, but it's sort of a few minutes of inconvenience and being a little bit uncomfortable. I've always sort of known the importance of it, and then after that just put it to the back of my mind, didn't give it a second thought. And I was working from home one day, and my daughter brought up the post, and she said, "Oh, I don't know what this one is, Mum," and had no idea, didn't recognise the address. I opened it up and I was floored, and yeah, I was just really shocked. It was the first one I've ever had that had come back with abnormal. It was abnormal cells and the HPV virus, and there was a leaflet in it that I kind of looked at and didn't really know what it all meant really. I was a little bit scared, and I had a wobble for a few weeks really, not really knowing what to do, what it involved doing next really. A letter came through from the Colposcopy clinic at Milton Keynes Hospital with some more information, and that put my mind at rest. It was really quite comprehensive. Again, it was during COVID, so it's all a little bit odd. No one can go with you. We were having to wear masks, and I got to the gynae unit, and my husband sat outside with me, but obviously during COVID he wasn't allowed to come in. But I was met with this absolutely delightful lady who firstly apologised because there'd been a delay in the clinic. They were running 5 or 10 minutes late, so that was fine. She took me in and explained it. She showed me what my cervix looked like and the size of it, and then she went into another room and left me to get changed, so there was so much sort of privacy. She sort of said there'd be other people in the room and explained who they were. So she took me through. I met with the colposcopy nurse, and there was another lady in there sort of assisting her with instruments and things. And the lady that had met me outside, she said to me, "There's going to be other people in there," she said, "but I'm going to be at your side. I'm on your side, and I will be there throughout." And it was the most reassuring thing in the world. And COVID aside, she was just amazing. The colposcopy nurse explained everything she was doing to the nth degree. She was amazing. She had a look, and she had to take a biopsy, so she took that, which was quite uncomfortable. It kind of stung, but she warned me that was going to happen. I was fine. Again, everything was explained beginning to end. There was no shocks, there was no surprises. The team were just incredible. I received my letter a couple of weeks later telling me that my results, I did have abnormal precancerous cells, but they were of the lower range, and it was mild, so it wasn't too much to worry about, and that I've got to have a smear in a year's time as opposed to sort of 3 or 5 years' time. So the fact that I don't have to come in any sooner for any treatment is kind of reassurance in that really, and look forward to repeating it in a year's time.